Hi everyone, I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. The topic for today's session is solving numericals based on pressure. As we all know that pressure is directly proportional to force and inversely proportional to area. From here we get the formula to calculate pressure, that is pressure is equal to force upon area. As you can see, there are three unknowns: pressure, force, and area. That means basically three types of numericals can be framed from this single formula. The first type can be to find the pressure. In this case, the value of force and area will be given in the numerical. The second type will be to find force. In this case, the value of pressure and area will be given to you. Finally, the last type of question that can be framed is to find area. In this case, the value of force and pressure will be given to you. So let's start solving a few questions where this concept will be clear. So we begin with solving those numericals where we have to find pressure, and we know that in these type of numericals the value of force and area will be given. So let's see the first numerical. A box weighing 100 Newton is placed on a wooden plank such that the area of contact between them is 2 meters square. Find the pressure exerted by the box on the plank. So from the numerical you can see 100 Newton is the force applied and 2 meters square is the area given. Now what they are asking you to find? They are asking you to find pressure. And we know that the formula of pressure is force upon area. And now the next step is we will substitute the values we are knowing. We know that force is 100 Newton and area is 2 meters square. So we get pressure is equal to 100 Newton upon 2 meters square. When cancelled, we get 50 Newton per meter square or 50 Pascal. So this becomes your final answer. I hope you have understood. As we discussed, if they will ask you to find pressure, they will give to you the value of force and area, and this is the best example where we can understand what we discussed. The second example is also based on finding the pressure. That means area and force will be given to you. So let's read the question. A brick is 20 centimeter long, 10 centimeter wide and 5 centimeter thick. That means we know the length, breadth and height of the brick. And it weighs 15 Newton. That means we are knowing the force. It is kept on the ground with its 20 centimeter by 5 centimeter face in contact with the ground. So this decides the area, the surface area in contact. So 20 centimeter into 5 centimeter will give us the area. Now what is the question? What amount of pressure will the brick exert on the ground? So let's start solving. As you all know that force is given as 15 Newton and area we have to work out. The area of contact is 20 centimeter into 5 centimeter. And we know that the area should always be in meter square. So we will convert centimeter into meter. 20 centimeter when divided by 100 gives us 0.2 meter and 5 centimeter gives us 0.05 meter. So now instead of 20 centimeter into 5 centimeter, we will multiply 0.2 meter into 0.05 meter. So what we get? 0.01 meter square. So this is your area. Force is 15 Newton. Area is 0.01 meter square. So now what we will do? We will find the pressure. And yes, we have to use the formula of pressure. Pressure is equal to force upon area. Now we will substitute the values. Instead of force 15 Newton upon area 0.01 meter square. So when it is simplified, that means in the denominator, if you remove the decimal, 2 zeros will come in the numerator. So we have 1500 Newton upon 1 meter square, which is actually 1500 Pascal, 1500 Pascal. So this is your final answer. Next, we will be solving questions where we have to find force. And you know that in these type of numericals where they ask you to find force, they will give you the value of pressure and area. The values of pressure and area will be there in the question and they will ask you to find force. So let's see the numerical. In this numerical, we have Elena popped a balloon by poking it with a pencil tip. If the area of contact of the pencil tip is 0.0001 meter square, so this is the area, and the pressure exerted by the pencil on the balloon is 10 Pascal. So 10 Pascal is the pressure. Now what you have to find? The force. The force applied by Elena on the pencil. Now as we discussed, they are asking you to find force, and what two things are given to you? Area and pressure. So here we start with the solution. Pressure is given as 10 Pascal. Area is given as 0.0001 meter square. So at once what we will do? We will write the formula of pressure. Pressure is equal to force upon area, and we will substitute the values which we know. We are having in our hand the value of pressure and the value of area. So in the next step, we will substitute the values of pressure and area. Force will be written as force only. So now what is the next step we will do? We will cross multiply. Yes. Now we have force is equal to 10 into 0.0001 meter square. So here we have the value of force as 0.001 Newton, because the SI unit of force is Newton. So this gives us the value of force which they have asked in the question. Next question is also based on finding the force. So let's read the question. What is the magnitude of force? That means force is unknown. Required in Newton. The value of force should be in Newton to produce a pressure of 26,500 Pascal on an area of 100 centimeter square. So pressure is given to you in Pascal, but area is given to you in centimeter square. And we know that the unit of area should be in meter square. So we have to make a change in the area given. So let's start with the solution. Here the pressure is given as 26,500 Pascal and the area is given as 100 centimeter square. And we know that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So since centimeter square is there, that means 100 has to be divided by 100 into 100. Then it will become meter square. Centimeter square has to be converted into meter square. So we will divide by 100 twice. 100 into 100. Twice we will write the value of to convert 100 into meter square. 100 divided by 100 into 100. So what we have now, 100 gets cancelled with 100 and we are left with 0.01 meter square. So this is the area. Now we can find the pressure. We can find the value of force. Yes, we will use the same formula. Pressure is equal to force upon area, and we will substitute the values which we are having in our hand. We know that pressure is 26,500 Pascal and area in the simplified form is 0.01 meter square. So force we don't know, we will write as it is, and the next step we will cross multiply, and here we have the value of force as 26,500 into 0.01, which gives us the value of force as 265 Newton. So this is our final answer. Now the next type, the last type of the numerical is where we have to find area. And we know that if area has been asked, that means in the numerical, the value of pressure and force will be given. Next we have the example where we have to find the area And what's given to us? Force and pressure. So let's read the question. A bronze statue weighs 4,800 Newton and it exerts a pressure of 24,000 Pascal on the ground on which it stands. Find the area of its base. So let's start with solving. We know that we are having in our numerical the value of force as 4,800 Newton and the value of pressure as 24,000 Pascal. So, using the same formula, pressure is equal to force upon area. First of all, we will substitute the values of pressure and force. The value of area we don't know, so we will write it as it is. So, here we have 24,000 is equal to 4,800 upon area. Now, we after cross multiplying, we get area is equal to 4,800 upon 24,000, which gives us 1 upon 5 meter square, which can also be written as 0.2 meter square. So this is the area of the base of the given statue. The last numerical we have is a motorcycle weighs 1200 Newton. So this becomes the force. If a pressure exerted by one of its tire is 120 Pascal, that means one tire is exerting a pressure of 120 Pascal, and in the motorcycle we have two tires. So we have to be careful while solving the numerical. Now what they are asking? Find the area of the tire in contact with the road. So let's start solving. In the numerical we have the value of force as 1200 Newton and the pressure exerted by one tire is given as 120 Pascal. So what does this imply? The pressure exerted by two tires will be 120 into 2 Pascal, which is 240 Pascal. So again using the same formula, pressure is equal to force upon area. We have this as our next step. 240 is equal to 1200 upon area because area is unknown, whereas the value of pressure and force is known to us. So very carefully we will substitute the values. Now what we will do next? We will cross multiply. On cross multiplication we have area is equal to 1200 upon 240, which is 5 meter square. But you have to be careful while writing the answer. The answer is area of two tires in contact with the road is 5 meter square, whereas the area of each tire in contact with the road is 2.5 meter square. So since they are asking you find the area of the tire in contact with the road, so they have not used the word plural tires. So let us assume they are asking us to find the value of one tire, the area of one tire in contact with the road. So it is 2.5 meter square. So with this I come to the end of the understanding of numericals based on pressure. So thank you my dear children and God bless you. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Bye for now. See you soon with yet another video on liquid pressure.